Data tables provide a way to store and get data in Unreal. Double-click a data table in the Details panel to open it. Data rows appear in the Data Table tab. It can be opened from the View window. Rows are selected here and can then be edited in the row editor below. Row names are the identifier for a row. A unique row name is added for each new row. The name can be edited, but it needs to stay unique. The numbers in front of each row are just line numbers. Data tables are based on a blueprint structure which can be found in the Data Table Details panel. There is also an option to get the data for the data table from an external CSV file. The layout can now be stored in a data table which can be added to the main menu data slot. Ticking the box for Use Main Menu Data Table will copy the content of the data table into the main menu layout array. Keep the box ticked to work from the data table instead in the layout array. Row names are ignored in this data table. Rows can be moved with the mouse the same way as in the array. Changing the data table may not be registered by the editor as a change to the info map blueprint. Make another change to the info map directly, or tick the tick box twice to force the data from the table to be reapplied. Icons used in the UI are stored in the Icons data table. They are categorized. They can be replaced here one by dragging an alternative icon on top of the existing icon image. Do not rearrange the icons as they are pulled from their current position by the UI. Controller buttons data contains all button icons used by the game controller blueprints. Some of them are left empty as they have no functionality. The preset will initially set which controller type is being used. This can be changed afterwards. Text used in the UI that is not a header or similar is stored in the UI text data table. There is an alternative data table with German text descriptions in the same folder as the English default version is in. Make a copy of the English data table to add your own language and rename it. Translate the UI text to your language one by one. Assign the new data table in the info map. This will translate all UI text that is not in headers or other variables. The features with Preview data table now holds the data instead of the previously used array. The old array is in the Advanced section. The array elements can be copied into the data table if necessary. The row name is used as the feature ID. It can be renamed with a right-click in the data table panel. The number has to be unique. Sequences are stored in a data table as well. The row name is used as the option name in the features with Preview data table. Same with level groups. Add the levels to a data row, and then use the row name as the option name. The designer's array is now the designer's data array. Each designer has its own data table to make it reusable in multiple projects or scenes. Each designer row is an element. The row name is used as the tag in the variation actor or other target actors. The designer itself is still set up the same way as before, just in the designer data table. The elements quantity overwrite array can be used to change the quantity of the elements if the data table is used in more than one scene. Enter the new quantity for the elements into the overwrite array element with the same ID and tick the Use Overwrite box. The old designer's array is stored in the Advanced section, and the data can be copied to the new data table if needed.